Officials reporting more than 10,500 new confirmed and probable cases of COVID-19, along with 14 additional deaths. Statewide case positivity rate 11.4%. 97% of those who've had COVID in Illinois are now recovering. The elevated numbers led Governor Pritzker to announce new restrictions in 3 regions, including several suburban counties.
That's right. And WGN's Patrick Elwood now live at the Thompson Center to tell us more. Patrick.
Ray and Micah, the governor says he finds it quite alarming, and to a great degree, he says his hand has been forced. And he points the finger to mayors across the state who are not enforcing mitigation mandates and efforts.
Moving in the wrong direction, as Governor Pritzker says. In the simplest of terms, the virus is winning. So as a result, Regions 5, 7, and 8 will now see restrictions starting Wednesday. Those areas include locally Will, Kankakee, Kane, and DuPage counties. That means tighter caps on gatherings of 10 rather than 25, a new table count of 6 rather than 10 when eating out at restaurants that still provide service. Pritzker and the state's director of public health say with the cooler weather coming, unless strict adherence to mitigation efforts gets a lot better, the situation is going to get a lot worse, and hospitals will be flooded with new cases. The positivity rate is trending upwards quickly.
Regions 7 and 8 share in this unfortunate trajectory. Each now has a positivity rate above 13%, meaning just about 1 in every 7 tests in these areas is coming back positive. Per the WHO, the benchmark for reopening is no more than 1 in every 20 tests. Mitigations are only effective if they're followed. Too many local officials across the state are ignoring their local public health departments and doing nearly nothing to assist their residents in following even the most basic COVID-19 guidelines. Some elected leaders are allowing this continued rise in positivity to balloon out of control while taking no action. These mayors and city councils and county boards and state's attorneys need to take some responsibility for keeping their constituents safe. I promise them that responsibility pales in comparison to what could come when the hospitals in your area are filling up and there aren't enough nurses or doctors to save their constituents' lives.
In recent days, the governor has warned that anything is on the table and that the state could revert back to even phase 2, which hasn't been in place since May. Part of the problem, says the governor, centers around states next to Illinois where more relaxed mandates are in place. He supports a federal contact tracing program now advocated by President-elect Joe Biden.
We do need help with testing and tracing because even though Illinois is 3rd in the nation.
So mayors and other locally elected officials acting in concert, the governor believes. He says at this point, a return to the stay-at-home order is not in the works. Coming up at 10, how he feels about a nationally distributed saliva test and how that could potentially stem the tide. Reporting outside the Thompson Center, Patrick Elwood, WGN News.
Thank you, Patrick. President-elect